Hello, HillmanTok University. Welcome to week one of Benevolent AI 101, where we explore how artificial intelligence can be used for good. I am your professor this semester, Keonza Webb. I'm a former corporate executive with over 20 years of experience leading large global teams to leverage leading cutting edge technology that solves big problems. I've got a dual master's degree in tech and management. I'm a certified information systems auditor, and I hold several industry certifications, including grad level certificates in transformational leadership, data analytics, and organizational behavior. So basically, I've spent my entire career using tech and teamwork to make things better for companies. And now I'm doing that in my real true passion, which is helping the people. So in this first weekly session, I'm going to take you through all the basics. I will be helping you to demystify AI, defining what is it, what can it do, and what can it do, going over the three basic types or generations of AI, from the most basic to the futuristic sci-fi version of AI. We'll also discuss ways in which we're already using AI in our daily life and look at some examples. And then we'll talk about specific companies, tech companies, and what they have planned for AI in the near future. We'll discuss whether or not we should embrace or be afraid of what's coming and the future of AI. And then finally, we're going to look at a video. I'll let you do this on your own time, but that video will dive a little bit further into all the concepts that we're discussing here so that you can really begin to understand artificial intelligence and machine learning and truly what's driving it and where we're going. We can do that on our personal times. It's an 8-minute video, but I do highly suggest that you'll use it. And then in future weekly sessions, we'll look at specific world issues and specific technologies that we can either invest in or, become a part of that look to solve major world issues that we're faced with today. All right, so it's now time to demystify AI. What is AI? Stated plainly, AI is a computer or robot that has been programmed to think, learn, and perform tasks that are typically done by us humans. Computers, given that they're not bound by the limitations of human biology like we are, they don't get tired, they don't get hungry, they don't forget, they don't get sick. They have massive computing powers. They can process huge amounts of data and perform millions upon millions of repetitive tasks within very little time and with very little effort. Something that it would take a team of humans to do if we could even accomplish it, right? So I know this is hard to hear, but it's actually true. And many companies have automated their processes and have deployed artificial intelligence to do exactly this. They're replacing teams, they're supplementing teams with these huge processing capacities of artificial intelligence. So because of this, individuals and companies alike see value in AI. AI is just getting done, far more done with less time and less input and with fewer mistakes. And because of this, many people see AI as something that's primed to take their jobs, or, just take over in general, which is a valid concern, given that many companies, as I mentioned, continue to invest in this type of automation. And even some companies like McKinsey and Co. have predicted that AI will replace the current workforce tasks of 70% of all of us employed by the year 2030. So it's a valid concern and it's on the horizon. But there are certain things AI can't do. For instance, humans have awesome superpower that AI can't touch. We're creative. We dream up wild new ideas. We invent stuff that the world has never seen. And we keep pushing boundaries. So while AI might be great at crunching numbers or doing repetitive tasks, it's not us. It can't bring a spark of innovation into reality in the same way we can. No robot can do that. So currently, there are three recognized levels or generations of artificial intelligence. Of these, only one level has been fully realized, and the other two levels are still aspirational. Or at least that's what they're telling us. They're aspirational, as in we don't have any working prototypes of these additional two levels yet. The first generation of AI, known as narrow AI or weak AI, is the AI that we have right now. It's super good at doing one specific thing, like recommending songs on Spotify, recognizing your face in your phone, or beating you at a game of chess, editing an email, things like that. But here's the catch: it can only do that one thing. Like a chess playing AI can't suddenly start helping you with your math homework. It's a one trick pony, but it's really good at that one trick. So the next level of AI, the second generation, is considered artificial general intelligence or AGI. That's AI that can think and learn like a human. Imagine a robot who can chat with you, help you with your homework, cook dinner, and play video games, all while understanding your emotions and acting as a therapist and helping you make decisions. And they can even make decisions on their own. That is second generation AI, AGI, which doesn't quite exist yet, but they're leading up to it. Many large tech companies around the world have been working hard. I know you've seen Optimus. Optimus is, we'll talk about him later. He's still considered first generation AI, but trust me, Tesla is working hard to ensure that Optimus is able to do much more than just help with simple tasks. Optimus is able to think and act on his own in the same way a human can. We're not there yet, but I imagine in the near future we will be. And then there's the third level of AI, which is artificial super intelligence or ASI. This is the level of AI most people fear, right? Because it's way smarter than humans in every way. It could solve problems we can't even understand, invent crazy new technologies all by itself, and basically outthink us in every way. It's the kind of AI you see in movies where robots take over the world. But if and when we ever manifest this type of AI into our reality, let's hope it does not have aspirations of taking over the world. Let's hope it stays a friendly AI. And ensuring that it stays friendly requires that we put some guardrails and standards in place within the current versions of AI because they're all built upon each other. So we need to be conditioning AI to be kind now. We need to be conditioning AI to be fair now in the narrow and weak versions so that when it progresses into the second and third generation, it'll already have those standards and ethics in place. And while the future generations may be a few years off, many companies have already introduced basic forms of AI into our lives to begin some on-the-job training under the guise of helping us. And for the most part, they do help us, right? Like chatbots that answer our silliest to most complex questions, digital assistants like Siri and Alexa who help us manage our time and stay on top of simple tasks. Smartphones with face recognition that protect our valuable information that's stored in our phone. And other examples that we may not easily identify as AI, but in fact is backed by, artificial intelligence, like smart appliances that, cook our food to the perfect temperature, security systems that recognize when someone's coming to your door, self-driving cars who you can program in your GPS and it automatically drives you securely to your destination, self-checkout machines at every supermarket, and then even to those robo financial advisors that we may use on Robinhood or other financial advising sites. They're all backed by artificial intelligence and algorithms that understand our behavior, understand our goals, and kind of help us get to that end. So as these simple AI tools become smarter each day, learning our behaviors, desires, and interests, many companies, like I mentioned, have the ultimate goal of leveraging this information to finally realize their human and superhuman like aspirations. So the AGI and ASI versions that we mentioned. While we're not there yet, at the rate at which technology learns, we would be foolish to think it's in the far distant future where we have artificial intelligence robots that's able to move like us, act like us, think like us. And in the case of superhuman AI, outthink us. outmaneuver us, right? So these are not that far in the future, which is why we need to be involved in the AI game now to ensure that those guardrails that I mentioned are in place, so that we're not asking ourselves, is AI friend or foe, right? So AI is simply a reflection of what it consumes. It needs a ton of data to work, like a crazy amount of data. It's backed by large and large data centers. In fact, companies are building data centers all around the world to be able to hold as much data as AI needs in order to operate. And this is just the basic AI that we have today. The better the data that goes into the AI, the smarter the AI. The garbage, if we put garbage data into AI, then we're going to have garbage actions and behaviors coming out of AI. So AI is just simply what it eats. It's just as good as the information that we feed it, which is why we need kind and smart and benevolent humans who are in charge of programming these AI algorithms with unbiased factual information so that AI is able to act and, in a way that's both equitable and fair to humanity. Having cool, kind-hearted humans behind the scenes building and programming these systems will ensure that AI does not go all overlord on us once it does reach that phase of being superhuman, having superhuman capabilities. So if this type of stuff excites you, then you're in the right place, because it's not like AI is going anywhere. It's not like we can just unsubscribe and pretend it doesn't exist. So instead of doing that and being scared, we have to learn to roll with it and make it our ally. We need to teach it to be kind, train it to tackle big problems like climate change or world hunger, and make sure it works with us and not against us. Oh, and it's super important that it's got to respect and protect all of the amazing natural life on this planet. Basically, we're the bosses here, and it's our job to make sure artificial intelligence plays nicely with us and benefits us in the future in all of its different variations. Starting next week, we'll begin to delve into specific world issues and explore how AI can be used in this way to benefit humanity. But in the meantime, as I mentioned, I'd like you to review this 8-minute video, consider it like a minimal homework assignment that goes a little bit deeper into the different generations of AI, the risk and the opportunities. The video is called What is AI? And I think it definitely will give you a deeper understanding. So please do watch that and look forward and look out in your emails for the next weekly session. And until then, guys, have a great weekend. If you need to contact me, please do so at any time, either on my personal email address at globallightworker33@gmail.com, or you can hit me up on TikTok at globallightworker. Stay blessed, and thank you again for joining the Benevolent AI 101 course. Bye, guys.